Celeb Secrets is hanging out with Avantika today. I'm so excited for this movie to come out, Spin, on Disney Channel. Are you really excited for it too?
I'm so excited for it. It's my first Spin movie, and I'm just so excited to see it out in the world and see what people's responses are.
Yeah, so maybe take us through a little bit of the backstory, because we've seen, the trailers and the sneak peeks, and we know that your character is a DJ, but talk to us a little bit about that.
It was so great, and my journey to come onto this film has been wild, and this was my first audition that I ever did when I was 12 years old, and the film kind of went on pause back then, but it came back beginning of last year and I got to re-audition for it. And I booked it, and it's just such a full circle moment for me. And to work on this film, I was trained in DJing and I got to learn how to wait tables, and it was just a really interesting experience. And I'm so glad that the first movie I got to do in English, at least, was just such a wild, insane experience where I got to learn how to do so many things.
Yeah, and you're the main character too. That's just amazing. I mean, no big deal, right?
Yes, it's very exciting. Very exciting.
So can you take us through your character a little bit? What we could expect from her, things like that throughout the movie?
So Rhea is super determined, and she's a very loyal person to her family and her friends and her inner circle. And she's also a really ambitious, big dreamer, and that can kind of run her into some issues because she wants to do so much, but at the same time, she wants to remain committed to her family and friends. And throughout the film, she's kind of navigating her way through all of these things on her plate, and her first love, and this new exploration of music. So it's just a really beautiful coming of age story to watch a teenage girl kind of become comfortable with her own self and her passions and evolve into this human being who can balance these multiple things.
Yeah, and what I really love about this too is this is the first Indian American movie that's made for Disney Channel. And it is, highlighting Indian American culture. So how does that feel for you, knowing that you're being a trailblazer here for Disney Channel?
So excited. I mean, I didn't really have this growing up, and to finally be that person for so many Indian American kids and Desi kids and just even Asian kids in general, to potentially be that person is just surreal to me. And I remember when I watched the film Spin, and I was kind of like separated myself from Avantika, who played Rhea. To me, it was like, oh my gosh, I'm finally seeing a South Asian lead on Disney Channel. That's insane. So I can only imagine kids who are seeing it for the first time, how they'll feel. And I'm just really excited to hear the responses.
Yeah, totally. Now, I know that your character, she makes playlists for her family's restaurant, right? So
Yeah.
If you could have like a dream playlist, maybe like 3 to 5 songs, what songs would you choose? I'm curious.
Oh my gosh, that's a really great question. Okay. The End of the World by Skeeter Davis. That is one of my favorite songs of all time. These Boots Are Made for Walking by Nancy Sinatra. It Kills Me by Melanie Fiona. If I Were a Boy, Beyonce. And I'm going to throw in a Bollywood song that I love, which is "Ae Dil Hai Mushkil," and it's about love and it's about the heart, and it's such a beautiful ballad. And yeah, that is my dream playlist.
Now, is there one thing that you're taking away from this entire experience, whether it be, DJing or even spending time with your cast members, anything you've learned from your peers?
I mean, from this film, I've made some of my closest friends, and I've learned so much from the people I've worked with. Every single one of the cast members is so hardworking, and they all remain so kind and considerate, and everyone does their jobs with so much laughter and happiness. And I think that's one of the biggest things I learned from working on this movie and working with these people, that you can remain a kind and considerate person while also working your ass off and being just super dedicated. And everyone on this cast is so talented. You're always learning when you're around them.
And let's talk about your castmates, because I know that, some of our other reporters did get to talk to them, and they said that they had so much fun on set with you. So maybe take us through like a typical day on set for you guys, favorite memories.
My favorite memories from behind the scenes. Well, I have a lot of favorite memories from behind the scenes, but I think some of my favorite memories were at nighttime when, shoot is over and kind of Anna and I and Michael and we would all just kind of go walk around Toronto and hang out and eat food. And there was this big grassy area in front of our hotel and we'd all just go and kind of lie down there and chat. And it was just such a relaxing way to end the work day. And I have so many pictures and so many memories from the things we talked about.
No, that's so nice. Now, I know your character and Michael's character, you guys are really good friends in the movie, right? So maybe talk about the characters' relationships and like what we could expect from them.
You can expect a really heartwarming, like, first love. Rhea's just kind of going on her first date and she's having her first memories with this person and she's really opening up to him. So you can kind of see Rhea introducing this new person into her life and bringing them into her inner circle. And maybe people will see themselves in Max and maybe they won't. I think most people will be able to relate to Rhea, that fluttery feeling when you see someone you like. And I hope that it's just a nice way to kind of offset all of the intensity of things she's going through in her real life.
I love that. Now, I know Rhea creates an app in class, right, in the movie for her parents' restaurant to do inventory. Now, if you could make your own app, what would that be? I'm so curious.
Oh my gosh, that's such a good question. No one has asked me that before. Oh my gosh. If I could create my own app. I don't know what I would create. I feel like there's an app for everything nowadays. There's not anything I could dream of. I have an app for it. Oh, I know. Well, there's an app for this, but I just want something easier, I guess. I have so many pictures. If you look at my camera roll, I have 13,000 pictures. Literally, that is the number. And I just want an app where, obviously this is impossible, but something that can literally telepathically think of connect what picture I'm thinking of and just pull me to it, because the amount of times I've scrolled through my camera roll trying to find an image, countless amounts of times, countless. Yeah. I really want an app that'll just do that for me. It'll never happen, but it's nice to dream.
Hey, you never know. We could always manifest it,
we could always manifest telepathy. Yes, we can.
And I know that you told me that you auditioned for the role when you were 12, right? So how old are you? How old are you now?
I am 16 years old.
Oh gosh, I love that. So now if you could go back to your younger self when you first auditioned, maybe is there anything that you could tell her? Because it is kind of the story is, coming of age of a teenager, and you did grow when you came back and filmed it again. So any maybe younger advice you'd give to your younger self?
Oh gosh, I have so many pieces of advice to give my little self. I feel like she could have, oh God. If just you're so beautiful inside and out, and truly if you have a hard time making friends, or if you have a hard time, pulling people into your inner circle and trusting people, it's not a reflection on you. Everything takes time, and you will grow into yourself and become comfortable with your personality and with your style and with your humor, and everything's going to be okay.
We are Celeb Secrets, so maybe do you have any secrets or fun facts about yourself that fans wouldn't know about you?
Oh my gosh. Oh, I always tell it. This is a good. I always tell this when people ask. Well, I don't always tell it. Then it wouldn't be a secret. But I wash my hands one at a time. So there you have it.
Oh, okay.
Really get them clean, especially in COVID. Yes.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's got to be great now, because you're definitely not getting sick if you're washing one hand and then the other.
I'm also super into astrology. I've always been. So. People on set, at least on the set that I'm working on now, which is a Netflix movie, people on set always say that I have a really, really good knack for guessing people's placements in their zodiac signs.
Okay. And what's your zodiac sign? I'm curious.
I'm an Aquarius.
Oh, I like that. I'm a Cancer.
You are?
Yeah.
I see it. I mean, I can't see it. I haven't really had a conversation with you, but you seem like a Cancer. You seem very sensitive and very empathetic and very kind.
That is me. Avantika, thank you so much. I had so much fun chatting with you. Congrats on the film, and we can't wait to see more of you in the future.
Thank you so much, Juliet. Thank you for having me.